Like, did they lie about the Jason David Frank like stories they told in the interview? That's what I wanted the sort of poke at. Crazy to get a response like that. Have my lawyer contact you, because that could mean like a lot of things. Is a lawyer going to send me a cease and desist, like the classic lawyer sends out an email to take down the video? Is the video going to get stricken or get a copyright strike on it, or like a
He doubles down. I would greatly appreciate it if you remove the video as you see that I wasn't lying. All right, everybody, I am here with Deoxy 360, beloved content creator. Deoxy, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself, your background, before we get into this Bat in the Sun drama?
Yeah. If you don't know me or you haven't heard of me before, which some people are probably hearing me about me for the very first time, I'm a Power Rangers YouTube content creator. I started making videos about the comics during Shattered Grid. They took off. I just kept making Power Rangers content and mostly covering the comics. Known as the Power Rangers comic book guy, you could say. But yeah, I've done comic book videos, lore videos on Power Rangers, going over certain history stuff in Power Rangers here and there, and then covering like breaking news as it happens from time to time.
Okay, and you've gained quite some attention per se for your recent video, which
Yes.
you have, it looks to be, you have changed the title of the video to "My Thoughts on the Bat in the Sun interview." Pretty vague. What was your previous title?
What did I call it previously?
Did Bat in the Sun lie on
Lie about Jason David Frank. Yeah, that's what I originally called it.
Okay. And what was your premise behind the name per se?
The first title or the second?
The first title.
The first title?
The first title.
Yeah, so the first title was sort of like questioning it. So like did they lie about the Jason David Frank like stories they told in the interview? That's what I wanted the sort of poke at. I can understand why people would take that title the wrong way, saying like, did they lie about Jason David Frank or did they lie on Jason David Frank? Like, what parts are missing? Like having a vague title like that when it comes to YouTube gets people's attention.
Exactly.
So I can so it's like open-ended book for people to understand. So I can understand why some people thought I was a character assassinating some people in a way, or sort of out to ruin them in a way, but we'll get to that bit when we get to that bit.
Yeah, so speaking of that bit, this was posted on Bat in the Sun's Facebook group. And It says, update. This YouTuber reached out to me and changed the video title. All good now. He will also be doing a follow-up video that now has the details. But he never said you didn't lie on him. Do you think you lied on him?
I don't think I did, because everything he said in that interview came out of his mouth.
Okay.
So
what about the narrative? Go ahead.
I don't know. I'll let you finish.
What about the narrative that a lot of details were missing?
So it's an interview. You chop up what you want to talk about. You've seen commentary videos before. You watched the commentary videos.
Look,
you chop up the main talking points you want to talk about. I could have played like the 5-minute like questionnaire that he did with Francis, going over it, but I wanted to break down the bits in the conversation that I thought interesting. And it's not like that I left it completely vague. Like I did leave a link to the original interview for everyone to go find if they wanted to see it. Like I wasn't like chopping and editing it like completely. It was like that part of the conversation I grabbed and then gave my piece on it.
Now, I've watched the video. I've watched Francis' interview several times. At no point ever throughout the interview do they say he never got creator credit in the interview whatsoever. The glowing theme of it is JDF never got credit. And specifically, they brought up Soul of the Dragon. But we do know that Soul of the Dragon, JDF was credited as a special consultant.
So consultant,
from the novice eyes, the person just watching this video, you say JDF wasn't credited, then you see him credited. Now you're like, okay, what the hell is going on? Is someone lying or is he being misleading about the facts pertaining to JDF? So what did you think originally when you first saw his post?
His post about me?
Yes.
It was kind of a big holy shit moment because I didn't think that he'd actually post. Like, I didn't think, like, he reached out to me in the DMs. I saw the DMs. I had shit going on that day. I didn't get to him right away. Or I was sleeping. Can't remember. But I know I left him on red because I was like, I'll get to this when I'm ready because I don't want to, like, reply, like, heated. Because when I'm heated, I'm either angry or I'm a complete, like, smart ass in DMs.
Right. Okay.
I'm very snarky. But like I wasn't gonna leave him on red like completely. I was gonna get to him when I was ready. And then I saw the post on Facebook.
No.
And I saw my channel and I saw my profile picture there and I was like, holy shit, this is a lot to take in.
All right.
In a way. This is like unreal.
Now for me, like he is really lucky not too many people care about Power Rangers, let alone Bat in the Sun. Because in my world, in the Twitch sphere, there would have been 50 Deoxy 360 videos calling this guy out for sending you basically saying, I see you're leaving me on red. You can interview me and ask the questions instead of accusing me of falsity, or I will have my lawyer contact you, your choice. What did you think about this DM right here?
So I wasn't like, it was kind of crazy to get a response like that, have my lawyer contact you, because that could mean like a lot of things. Is a lawyer going to send me a cease and desist, like the classic lawyer sends out an email to take down the video? Is the video going to get stricken or get a copyright strike on it, or like a like request to get it removed? Is that going to happen? Like a lot was going on. Like when I thought that, I was like, am I actually going to get into like a legal battle with this guy if I don't take down the video or if I don't interview him, which was crazy.
One, the fact this says interview me or my lawyer will contact you. I said he was 100% butthurt that he got called out on it. And then he did a follow-up interview where he had to clarify. And in my opinion, if you have to clarify, then you were not clear in the first one. And if you watch my interview, I did get him to say, oh, I may have left it out. But then he tried to jump on that. No, he cut out the conversation about JDF being credited as a creator, but that never came up. It was more so, hey, he never got credited as a creator. Now he didn't get creator credits. And when I'm looking at these comic books, and you could be the judge of this.
I can grab it right now.
Creator credits is usually given to the writers, and what is on right there?
Can you see it?
I can see it.
Cool.
With special consultant Jason David Frank. So to my mind, he was credited.
He was credited, yeah.
Now it would later come out that he was not giving the creator credit, but during the interview with Francis, creator credit is never mentioned. It's just credit. So you can say, well, it's semantics. You're splitting hairs. No, we're not. No, we're not. I think, my personal opinion, I said it during the interview, he is upset that Bat in the Sun wasn't credited. And that also...
that's my speculation as well.
Okay, because it came up with the Green Ranger iteration that Bat in the Sun did.
Emerald, yeah.
Okay.
Emerald Dragon, whatever it's called.
Now, I do find it interesting about this that instead of him going on his platform and cutting a video on it, he's saying, you need to interview me or talk to my lawyers. Has this ever happened to you before?
No, which is crazy. I don't think I've ever pissed off a YouTuber or a content creator like this. I'm sure I've made like passing comments like that people don't like about that I've rubbed the wrong way to people, or people don't like my opinion on certain things. I get that. But for someone to say interview me or I'll get my lawyer, pretty freaking crazy. And I'm surprised that this kind of flew under the radar, because can you imagine if like Twitch Spear picked this up?
God. If Twitch Spear picked this up, it would be over for Bat the Sun. All it would take is like a H3H or a Penguin Zero, a Chud
Yeah,
Logic, a Turkey
Chud Logic,
Tom, and this
a
would be
Turkey Tom,
done. And
Buddha
good
Hut.
luck, Bat the
Yeah.
Sun, telling them to change a title or interview you or talk to your lawyers, because they're going to tell you all to kiss their ass. And they've said
pretty
this
much.
before, especially H3H, who has beaten content creators in a court of law for bullshit like this. Now let's go to your DMs, okay? These are the DMs after the fact.
Yeah. So like, I saw the interview, the second interview he did. He said, "Oh, it's a bit cowardly. He didn't reach out to me." I don't want to get caught a coward. I'll reach out to him. I'll be like, "Hey, look, I don't hate you. I've got nothing against you. I've got no bad blood. I just saw some holes in the story, you could say, and I wanted to poke at him.
Okay.
And I didn't think I'd poke too many holes that would upset Aaron or Aaron."
Okay. Now he said, "All good. Did you watch our follow-up video? Did that clear some things up?"
Yeah. So I watched the stream a couple of times. I watched your clip of it last night, and I've gone back and I've rewatched the Francis interview a couple of times as well.
Okay. Has anything changed about the stance of your original video?
So stance, I feel like there's more to question with what could have happened behind the scenes. Like, we don't know what was going on in JDF's head at the time. Like, we don't know what talks Boom and JDF had a lot more than once. Like, I haven't gone back and reread some of the... Apparently some emails were leaked. I can't remember. It's been a blur past couple of days. Some emails were revealed.
Where they basically say, "Aaron, we don't have to credit you guys, but we gonna give JDF a special consulting credit for his image and likeness."
Which makes sense.
Okay. But all right, so now let's go to it right here.
Okay.
He writes, "Can you please remove the video from your channel? People are only seeing it and it paints a false picture," which I don't agree with, this whole false picture. This is like gaslighting, and creates a lot of unfair hate towards me. This whole unfair hate, these are like fucking buzzwords. But you know, it is what it is. I couldn't really go in because I was on Francis' platform, but on my platform, this is gaslighting. And fans...
No, absolutely.
Okay, so you agree. All right, we're on the same page. This is gaslighting. But what did you think when he said, "Can you please remove the video"?
Like, I'm not removing it. Like, I would have not had removed it. Like, that, like, you're on the internet. You're going to have people who don't like you. You're going to have people that like you. I was not expecting this video to take off like it did. I can understand that people came to my comment section to shit on you. I can understand that people went on Twitter to shit on you when the situation kind of broke out with everything happening live. But if you're on the internet, expect to get criticism. I mean, people are shitting on me on Francis' interview.
They shit on me all the time. They'll shit on me in my live stream. They'll super chat and shit on me.
That's the best. I think there was this Bradley guy that said that I'm either hiding behind you or he thinks that I'm on the payroll for Boom and Hasbro, which I'm not on the payroll for Boom and Hasbro. I wish they did. Hasbro, if you're watching, send me toys.
Well, here, let's address the whole hiding by me. I am a content creator who gives zero fucks about being invited to a PMC or Ranger Stop as press, or getting interviews with any of these D-list celebrity Power Rangers who can't get cast in a movie to save their life. Yeah, I said it. Come at me, come fight me, whatever you want to say. So because I don't care about having a relationship with these Power Rangers, these actors, or even a Bat in the Sun per se, I am free to speak my mind, where other people who I know 100% can only speak their mind behind closed doors in DMs, because this is horrible behavior by Bat in the Sun, and they're too chicken shit to call it out because they want the Bat in the Sun interview. They want to keep that relationship. And hey, look, that's their lane. I'm in my lane. So let's keep going.
I won't say names.
A lot of people are, the writing's on the wall. The writing's on the wall. They won't come out and deny it, but they're like, they can't say shit. So, and by them not being able to say shit, I can go on platforms and cut videos and say whatever the hell I want. and you
Yeah.
could just
And
only type your little friends and you circle jerk and get all that stuff off. But me, I do appreciate the freedom it gives
yeah.
me. So
hmm
going through your whatchamacallit, I think I called you by accident. Oh, okay. And he doubles
Yeah, yeah.
down. He doubles down. I would greatly appreciate it if you remove the video as you see that I wasn't lying. Now, when he says as you see that I wasn't lying, this is in reference to the new interview. This is not reference to the old interview. And I was thinking
Mhm.
about this. Imagine if, like, let's say your favorite presidential candidate goes out there, says something, and they omit a key fact and people call them out on it. And then
Mhm.
they come back and say, oh, yes, the facts is brought up. I wasn't clear. Here it goes. No
Mhm.
news agency is deleting the original video, calling them out for misspeaking, for omitting, for lying, whatever you want to call it. That never happens.
Absolutely.
So let's keep going. Look, man, I love this question that you said. How does it paint you in a false light? Like mentioned on stream, everything in the video was already presented on the previous interview. I just questioned it. I could retitle the video if you want. Now, did he ever answer how does it paint you in a false light?
We'll scroll down and find out.
Oh, look at the comments. Everyone is saying I am lying, which you heard the audio I played. Now, look, you heard the audio I played is the new stuff, but the audio was not
Yeah.
present in the original one. But
Mhm.
people are only coming towards your video, not seeing the other. And the other is the Francis video. That's why you see people reposting the Kyle Higgins interview,
Uh-huh.
the audio, but it's not taken off
Yep.
like as Deoxy's because one, it really doesn't have too much context. Two,
Uh-huh.
we don't know when that timestamp happened, and we're just supposed to
Mhm.
take him at his word that, hey, JDF hated Kyle Higgins and he never wanted to do
Yeah.
business with him, blah, blah,
Mhm.
blah. But nothing about this says, hey, it's painting me in a false light. Like
Mhm.
normally, like I've covered defamation lawsuits in the Twitch sphere, and they
Yeah.
say, hey, on this day, you said that I groped someone, I SA'd them, and I did not. That's a false statement. And you said it on a public platform, give me money. This is absent from his DMs.
Right.
Okay. So,
But like mentioning the out of context clip, Kyle Higgins, like the recent one, JDF, not liking Kyle Higgins, that was kind of a shocking revelation. Not a big shocking revelation, not groundbreaking, I would say, but it was an interesting shake-up to have there because it kind of does change the perspective that a lot of people have of, because it's out of context. I feel like that audio clip is, in my opinion, very out of context. We don't know the full story. Like, we know that Kyle and JDF probably had a falling out.
yeah.
But yeah, and like people have fallings out all the time. I get that. But I feel like that then there's probably more to that conversation about why they had that falling out with what happened in the past. I'm probably rambling. I'm not making any sense, but do you get what I'm saying?
No,
Or
I definitely get it. I listened to it. It is choppy. There's no
it's
date
not
stamp. I would love
okay.
for Kyle Higgins to respond.
Yeah,
I
I
re-
doubt he will.
Oh, okay.
You'd reach out.
I reached out via Instagram. I reached out via Twitter. It did get retweeted, all that good stuff. But he probably
Mhm.
won't respond. Let's keep going through your DMs. I love how he's just focused on the comment section because the comment section is the barometer for this. And despite his Facebook page with his, I think he has like 1 million fans on there.
2 million, 3 million.
Yeah, that's going to be an echo chamber for the most part. And even the
No,
ones,
absolutely.
and
And
even
posting it on your Facebook. Yeah, well, you're probably getting it up now.
yeah, I'm getting it up now. Posted on his
Mhm.
Facebook with all he basically what he tried to do is weaponize his fans. He tried to pull the Treya
Mhm.
Triforia, where it's like, hey, look at this guy talking stuff about me or whatever.
Mhm.
But he posted this on it. Let's see if I can go to there's another one. He did this to another guy. This guy right here, Zerka
Yeah.
Khan.
Mhm.
And he said, what does he say? Negative people like this are so lost. Tired of all these haters. Let me clear up a few points for the Hunter's Shrine. We're totally good with criticism, but lies, falsity, and hate will always be deleted. See, this is how you know, hey, this is echo chamber over here. And if you look, hey, might probably get deleted since Bat in the Sun cannot take criticism, but makes some fair points. You guys are milking his name after passing for clout, which is messed up to begin with. JDF is a legend. We all miss him. But what you guys are doing is ethically wrong, which is an opinion. This is opinion right here. Like, you guys do not stop talking about him. It's not uncommon for y'all, since you are acting like angry teenagers whenever valid criticism is given. Like, I wish this wasn't deleted. I wish he posted the whole post. Like, let me see. Nope, it's just this. So
it's just that.
It's just that. So where's the full post? More context right there. But it is pretty much an echo chamber if criticism is going to get deleted. Let's keep going through it.
Messages. Yep.
Okay. This is me saying, hey, if you want me to post them, let me know. I'm not scared of Bat in the Sun. We'll see how. Look, guys, I ain't never scared. Because the people I am friends with, the bigger creators, they know this low-level action that Bat in the Sun is pulling only goes in the Power Ranger community. In the real world, in the big world, this gets no play. And people, even Mr. B cease and desist, people like, kiss my ass. So if a Mr. B cease and desist is getting pushed to the wayside for things that are 100% not false, what does a Bat in the Sun have a chance at? Okay, so let's keep going. I can leave the link to the interview in the pinned comments and promote it on my community tab. What would you change the title to? And you said, what would you suggest? I would never give anyone creative control. But I think you are trying to go.
I'm trying to be nice here. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to, no bad blood. Let's see what ideas we can throw together. To be fair, I was at work, so I was checking my phone every 1 hour to 2 hours, every couple of hours during my breaks. So.
Okay. I mean, and also, everyone can do the go along to get along. Me, I'm just like, no, it's my channel, my content. I do what I want.
Yeah.
I said, let's see what he says, Lo. I meant to say I would not give him creative control over the title.
That confused me a little bit.
I'm curious. I'm sorry. But that's what it is. My opinion on the Bat in the Sun's latest interview. Since you're doing a follow-up video, so people know this is open-ended. Now, here's the thing. Bat in the Sun, I'm sure they know this. Doesn't matter if he does a follow-up video. Doesn't matter if he changed the title. If you search Bat in the Sun on YouTube right now, your interview pops up. And the funny thing is, it has more views than any other interview he has ever done. Even the stuff that's posted on his main channel per se, it doesn't even come close.
Look, and I don't even know I'm gonna do it. I know I didn't even think I agreed to do a follow-up video. Look, I stepped my toes in drama just to see how it'll go. I don't know if I'd see where this follow-up video go. If I am gonna make a follow-up video, we'll see what happens. But I don't know if I'm gonna make one right away. I've got comics to talk about on the channel.
Here's the thing, man. You owe him nothing. Absolutely.
No, I get that.
Absolutely nothing.
I get that.
But me, I guess I'm a drama content. I'm about to get back to the Twitch stuff. But this is, I really do wish Power Rangers was more popular and content creators would support you and speak out against this, as opposed to just the smaller content creators, myself, Heirloom, Reality TV, Dust Productions. These are the people who are going to call them out. But other ones, not so much.
Privately, people have reached out to me and they have shown support, but I don't think everyone's going to cut a video on Bat in the Sun. I'm surprised that there's some people that I know that sometimes get involved in the drama, but they're not getting involved in this drama. So it is what it is. I know that drama is not everyone's thing. I get that. But there's some people where they'll talk about the ASJ stuff, but they won't want to talk about this one because, it's Bat in the Sun.
Well,
I get that.
Right is right and wrong is wrong. And I think everyone is still in mourning of the passing of JDF. So
I am too. I am as well.
So a lot of people are going to give him a pass because he did lose JDF, but pushing JDF aside, this is not how you conduct yourself when people criticize you, and use your words your words to point out inconsistencies against you. I'll say he's just lucky this ain't in the Twitch sphere. And here's your latest thing. It says, all right, I've updated the title, description, and left a pinned comment leading to the follow-up stream you did. My lunch break is over. I'll be AF away from keyboard from my phone for a few hours. So any issues, just holler at me. Now, here we go right here. Here we go right here. He responds, thank you. I appreciate it. I look forward to your follow-up video talking about Jason's dialogue. Also, if you ever want to do an interview, I'm open. I have nothing to hide, and I'm happy to talk about my friend. Your thoughts?
So like I said, I never said I plan on doing the follow-up video about Jason's dialogue. I feel like that stuff for me, I don't honestly, it does make me a little bit uncomfortable to go into, going into that JDF stuff, with him beefing with everyone, because we don't know what was going on in his head. I don't want to post a video that paints Kyle in a bad light when I don't know the full story.
Ooh, good point. Good point.
Yeah.
And
I don't want to cut a promo on Kyle, because Kyle doing Shattered Grid launched my YouTube channel in a way with how big that story arc was.
Oh.
And Kyle, yeah, you could say Kyle was the birth of Deoxy 360 with how much those videos took off talking about Shattered Grid in a way.
And looking at your channel, drama is really not your thing per se. Even after you dropped the Bat in the Sun, your thoughts on it now, you went back to Boom Boom Journey. Hey, let's get back to our regular scheduled programming.
Pretty much.
And it's interesting because I remember in our DMs, I told you, I'm like, you should cut a video, but if you don't do it, I will. I wonder how it would have played out if I would have cut the video. Now, I probably wouldn't have had the Kyle Higgins stuff, but the conversation with me versus him versus you probably would have been a way lot different. Way different.
Absolutely.
But, so any final thoughts, Deoxy? Because we know drama is not your thing. You never promised to create a second video or a third video with the Kyle Higgins response, as we saw via the text messages. What's your final thoughts on the whole situation?
Final thoughts? What a crazy fucking past couple of days. But yeah, I was never expecting this situation to blow up. And for everyone who's come out to support me, thank you, much appreciated. But we'll see what happens. I feel like I'm not playing with fire too much with Aaron, but maybe I'll keep away from Bat in the Sun for now. And if I want to criticize him, I'll probably criticize him. But hey, hopefully the video doesn't blow up again. But let's just say this. If I have any qualms with Aaron, I'll reach out privately. I won't do it on another video that's going to unexpectedly blow up. Unless something big drops in, then I'm definitely going to talk about it.
We'll see what happens. I wonder now that this interview and your text messages are going to be released, if he doubles back and says, no, on second thought, delete the video. But I do find it unfortunate that he still left a post up about you instead of deleting the post.
Yeah, but I feel like that was probably going to be the compromise. If I tried bargaining that, I'll delete your post I made about you if you delete the video. Which
I don't think ever. He will also be doing. Look, here's the thing, right? We looked at your text messages, and he said you will also be doing a follow-up video now that he has the details. Going back through your text messages, you never agreed to do a follow-up video.
No, I never agreed to do a follow-up video.
So now is he misleading fans again? God forbid you say he's lying. But these are all the whole conversations.
Should we scroll up?
Yeah, we can
scroll up. Because I might have worded it funny because I was replying at 5 a.m. for this. So
okay, what just says? He just said since you're doing a follow-up video, so people know this is open-ended.
Scroll up a little bit. Scroll up a little bit more. Let's see. Scroll up a little bit more because I think I'll be able to notice it. That one. I am curious about the Kyle Higgins fallout. Two sides of every coin, but once both sides are out, I'll probably want to make a video giving my opinion. What happened on both angles.
Emphasis
so, like
on
said,
probably.
And if Kyle never speaks out about it, Kyle never speaks out about it. I'm sure Kyle probably does not want to talk about this if he doesn't want to. But like I said, that choppy audio that I see on certain Instagram stories from certain YouTubers kind of does paint Kyle in a bad light if you hear about it out of context. Because Power Ranger fans, quick to jump the gun on the first thing they hear half the time. I will say that.
Not too many of them are actually going to do some digging. But if
none of them do some digging. It's like the casual normie Babby fans. They'll go off by the first thing they see. And I understand that everyone loved and respect JDF. And a lot of people take his word for granted most of the time.
Okay.
But you have to remember, JDF did flip-flop on a lot of things from time to time.
Yes.
And maybe this friendship was a flip-flop. You never know. Because do you remember when the bootleg Power Rangers came out?
Yeah. And he said it should be more for kids, and
it's the Power Rangers fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think there's a YouTuber called Mr. Weenie who has sort of gone the bat for Aaron before, Bat in the Sun. Mr. Weenie's one of the this is videos from 10 years ago. Mr. Weenie's criticism saying that, hey, JDF will criticize the Zack snorting cocaine Power Rangers fan film, but he's fine with doing like a Bat in the Sun beatdown where Scorpion gets his head cut off. So where do you draw the line in the sand?
Yeah, and if I'm Kyle Higgins, I wonder does Kyle Higgins have any voice notes from JDF saved? That would be interesting to know. But Deoxy, I appreciate you giving me your time this morning.
Thanks.
Guys, please go subscribe to Deoxy. He doesn't do too much in drama, but if you got comic book questions, this is the historian for Power Rangers.
Yeah, Power Ranger comic historian, you could say.
All right, let me